Hyperborea. In ancient Greek texts, the Hyperborean people are depicted as a mysterious civilization dwelling in the farthest northern reaches of the earth. Traditionally regarded by historians as a mythical land, the possibility that Hyperborea was a real place emerged in 1921 when the Soviet government dispatched researcher and biologist Alexander Barchenko to the Arctic Circle. His mission was to investigate mysterious outbreaks of mass hysteria among the local Saami people. What Barchenko reported back, however, was far more extraordinary than the Soviet authorities had anticipated. Barchenko, considered a rational and reliable man by his contemporaries, described an Arctic landscape strewn with ancient monuments, pyramids, columns, and mystical terrains. Most remarkably, he recounted encountering a great gorge, impassable due to an invisible forcefield, where both sea and land plunged into the earth. Despite facing widespread skepticism, Barchenko insisted that he had found the remnants of the lost civilization of Hyperborea. He theorized that the Hyperboreans had fled their homeland due to climatic shifts, abandoning their once great society. Moreover, he speculated that Hyperborea was merely an outpost of a vast kingdom extending through the gorge and into the planet's depths. The name Hyperborea originates from ancient Greek, with hyper meaning beyond, and borea referring to the north wind god Boreas. Thus, Hyperborea translates to beyond the north wind, a fitting title for a land shrouded in mystery and located at the edge of the known world. The legendary accounts of Hyperborea, as chronicled by ancient Greeks such as Pliny, Pindar, and Herodotus, speak of a utopian land where people lived to the age of 1,000 and enjoyed lives of complete happiness. These tales, collected by Hecataeus of Abdera in the 4th century BC, describe a land where the sun rose and set only once a year. Hyperborea is situated in the Arctic polar regions. Greek legend also asserts that the Boreades, descendants of Boreas and the snow nymph Shion, established the first theocratic monarchy in Hyperborea. These Boreades, described as towering figures around 10 feet tall, were believed to be the city's kings and sacred precinct supervisors, perpetuating their lineage through hereditary succession. Later Soviet-funded expeditions aimed at uncovering Hyperborea yielded no tangible results. Yet some individuals still claim to be descendants of the Hyperborean race. Among them are extreme groups who believe that Russians are the true heirs of the Hyperboreans, theorizing that these ancient people might have been extraterrestrial beings. Advocates of these theories assert that the real Hyperborea will one day be discovered in Russia, intertwining myth with nationalistic fervor. Before we delve deeper, let's talk about something that can completely transform how the world perceives you. A great scent can really set the stage for any situation. What you wear, scent-wise, says a lot about you. Recently, I've been exploring some new additions to my fragrance lineup thanks to Scentbird. Let me show you what I got this month. This one is Reflection Man from Amouage. It was the perfect recommendation from Reddit. It's great for nights out and also works in the office. It's slightly floral, but still masculine. I'm very happy I could try this one out. This one is Strength in Santal. It's a limited collaboration between Scents of the Wood and Scentbird. They put a lot of science into it, exploring the field of neuroscience to make you feel more energized and confident. It's a bit floral, but woodsy too. I think it's perfect for the office. So what is Scentbird? Imagine having access to over 700 fragrances, ranging from big names like Prada to niche labels like Scents of Wood. Scentbird lets you explore all these, starting with your first fragrance for only $8 and only $16.95 a month after that. It's all about trying out scents and deepening your knowledge without committing to full-size bottles, which can range up to $500. Plus, their portable vials are great for any occasion. Just slip one into your pocket and go. For a small price, you can shake up your fragrance game with scents that can create a lasting memory, elevate your mood, or serve as a conversation starter on a night out. Get 55% off your first month at Scentbird with the promo code DARK. You can also scan the QR code or click the link below. Thanks to Scentbird for supporting this journey into the unknown. Don't forget to use the promo code DARK for 55% off your first month. The Russian Atlantis. In the summer of 2019, a routine excavation unearthed an extraordinary artifact in the grave of a woman who lived more than 2,000 years ago. This unusual item, resembling a large modern iPhone case, was found in an area that has since been dubbed the Russian Atlantis, a nod to Plato's legendary lost city. The woman, named Natasha by scientists, was buried with what appeared to be a belt buckle. The artifact, created from a jet-black gemstone and inlaid with semi-precious stones, along with its location, has sparked considerable intrigue. Natasha's resting place lies in the Tuva region of modern-day Siberia, at a site accidentally revealed when a reservoir drained during the summer months, exposing a vast expanse of desert-like terrain previously unknown to historians. This area was found to be an underwater necropolis, a burial ground spanning several ancient civilizations. Historians had been unaware of its existence, and the discovery has shed light on a remarkable chapter of human history. The necropolis holds the interwoven histories of multiple ancient civilizations. Many of the graves date back to the Bronze Age, while others belong to the era of Genghis Khan's reign. The waters preserve these graves in pristine condition, safeguarding them from grave robbers and the ravages of time. Archaeologists face a race against time each year, only able to work at the site for a few weeks before the waters return. Despite these constraints, they've unearthed hundreds of graves. Many belong to women, each buried with the tools of her trade. Among the recovered items are wooden combs, polished mirrors, intricate jewelry, and elaborately decorated boxes. Natasha and her enigmatic belt buckle are not the only notable finds. Some of the corpses, referred to as fashionistas by researchers, tell stories of sophisticated craftsmanship. One semi-mummified woman, clad in silk, is now thought to have been a leather worker, highlighting the diverse skills and roles of these ancient women. The intricate artifacts and the attention to detail in these graves reveal a society that valued their women highly. This Siberian necropolis, the Russian Atlantis, continues to reveal its secrets, one carefully excavated grave at a time. City of the Dead. In the remote landscapes of Russia's Prigorotny district lies Dargovsk, an ancient village with mysterious buildings built by an unknown culture and occupied only by corpses. Now known as the City of the Dead, Dargovsk was once the heart of Iranian Ossetian culture, a heritage evident in its unique architectural style. The village is renowned for the 99 tombs that form the Ossetian necropolis. These tombs, dating back to the 12th century, are distinguished by their steep, tiered roofs and curved walls, some reaching 4 stories high. Built to endure, the tombs feature walls made from large stone blocks held together with lime mortar. The walls feature square holes through which bodies could be passed. Located on the mountainside, some crypts are carved into the land, accompanied by ominous towers believed to watch over and protect the dead in their eternal rest. One of the most curious aspects of these burials is the small wooden boats found within some crypts. Despite the absence of navigable rivers, nor a boating tradition in the local history, these boats likely symbolize the passage across a metaphorical river into the afterlife. Little is known about the builders of the crypts or those interred within them. The specifics of their culture seem lost to time. Historians suggest that a plague might have ravaged the region between the 16th and 18th centuries, decimating the population. This theory explains the numerous burials and the disappearance of the culture responsible for them. It appears that each tomb was allocated to a single family. When the plague struck, families retreated into their tombs, with most never emerging. Today, despite its seclusion between steep mountain ridges, Dargovsk attracts tourists. Locals, however, are wary. Ancient legends warn that terrible fates await those who venture too far into the City of the Dead. Ancient Clone Army. The Russians and their Soviet predecessors have long been known for their unconventional military tactics and outlandish attempts to establish military superiority. Yet a suggestion made in 2021 by the Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu pushes the boundaries of even their most imaginative strategies. Shoigu has hinted at a plan that borders on the insane, the creation of an ancient clone army. Shoigu's vision involves extracting DNA from 3,000-year-old bodies of Scythian warriors and using this genetic material to bolster the Russian army. The Scythians, originally from what is now part of Iran, were a brutal and nomadic people who roamed Eurasia from the 9th century BC to the 2nd century BC. Renowned among military historians for their fearsome battle prowess, the Scythians are remembered as some of the most formidable warriors in history. Historical descriptions of the warriors vary, some describing them as stocky and broad, while others suggest that they stood over 6.5 feet tall. The remains Shoigu aims to clone are those of the elite royal Scythian warriors, discovered 2 decades ago in the Valley of the Kings in the Tuva Republic region of Siberia. In Shoigu's words, Russian officials, quote, would very much like to find the organic matter, and I believe you understand what would follow that. Speaking to the Russian Geographical Society, he mused about the possibilities, saying, quote, it would be possible to make something of it, if not Dolly the sheep. Shoigu's ambition extends beyond merely replicating these warriors. He also envisions cloning their horses, noting the Scythians' exceptional skills in mounted warfare. Scythian cavalry famously won pivotal battles against the Samaritans and Crimeans. Their expertise in warfare was matched by their proficiency in archery. Using the famed Scythian bow, a compact, powerful weapon, Scythian archers could shoot accurately while riding at full gallop. This combination of mobility and precision made them formidable opponents. They also practiced ritualistic customs in warfare, including the use of war paint and tattoos, which were believed to possess magical properties that could protect them in battle. Shoigu's eccentricities are not new. Before beginning the excavation of the Scythian remains, he ordered a shaman to perform a ritual to ensure that the spirits were not angered. As one of Russian President Vladimir Putin's closest allies, Shoigu's extreme measures raise eyebrows. Yet the image of these ancient, ferocious warriors riding onto a modern battlefield, perhaps wielding replicas of the short swords and axes they once favored, is undeniably intriguing. The Shigir Idol Code. Hidden within the intricate carvings of the Shigir Idol lies an ancient code that has baffled scholars for decades. Is it a message from our ancestors? The Shigir Idol, one of the crowning jewels of Soviet-era and Russian archaeological finds, is the oldest known wooden sculpture in existence. Revered by scholars and historians, this ancient artifact might not only be the first of its kind, but is also believed by some to be the earliest man-made depiction of evil. Carved during the Mesolithic period, shortly after the last ice age as the world began to warm, the Shigir Idol offers a glimpse into the artistic and spiritual expression of our distant ancestors. Crafted from a tree that had stood for 159 years before it was felled, the wood of the idol is approximately 12,000 years old. Its remarkable preservation is owed to the peat bog in the Ural Mountains where it was buried, encased at a depth of 13 feet, until gold prospectors unearthed it in the 19th century. Initially found in 10 separate parts, the idol required meticulous reconstruction. The first assembly revealed a sculpture standing just under 10 feet tall, but further efforts unveiled its full height of an impressive 17 feet. The Shigir Idol is adorned with geometric patterns and shapes, and these mysterious carvings have sparked much debate among experts. Some believe they contain a hidden message. The marks are thought to have multiple meanings, with 7 faces on the idol possibly depicting ancient spirits revered by the creators. The vertical arrangement of these images might reflect a sequence of mythical events. Parts of the idol have mysteriously disappeared over time, leaving only drawings as record to the lost pieces. This has fueled speculation about the potential meanings hidden in the carvings, with some experts believing they are a secret code carrying information about the creation of the world. The meaning of the central feature, a male face, has also been a mystery, with experts variously interpreting it as singing, screaming, or even as a spirit figure. Dr. Mikhail Zhilin, a leading researcher from the Russian Academy of Sciences, theorizes that the carvings may represent spirits rather than deities, reflecting a belief system where even stones were considered animated. Despite the many theories, the true creator of the Shigir Idol and the exact purpose behind its creation remain unknown. Today, the Shigir Idol resides in the Sverdlovsk Regional Museum of Local Lore in Russia, where it continues to mystify all who gaze upon it. As Dr. Zhilin eloquently states, quote, "This is a masterpiece, carrying gigantic emotional value and force. It is a unique sculpture. There's nothing else in the world like this." Thanks to Scentbird for supporting this journey into the unknown. Don't forget to use the promo code DARK for 55% off your first month. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the past? Subscribe now to Dark 5's Ancient Mysteries channel and embark on a journey to uncover the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring mysteries of ancient times. Leave a comment if there are any ancient mysteries you want us to explore in upcoming videos.